return to normal. They're like abnormal. The way they act, the way they kill, the way they hate their fellow man, the way they blame and stuff.
All right, this is interesting.
They're never going to get better.
They need to return to normal, you said. So what was normal?
Family.
But when? Give me a time.
During my time of growing up. During the Jim Crow era.
50s, 60s,
40s, 50s, 30s. You're not, do you love white people?
I love all people.
How about white people?
Yeah, white people too.
You love white people?
They're part of our people. Yeah, my daughter's white. You said we need to have more white babies. Don't you want me to love that white baby?
I want you to make a truckload of them.
Hey, man, I'm 49. I'm done making my babies.
No, get busy. That's 49.
Man, I mean, Abraham can't take it.
Abraham was 100.
I don't give a shit. Abraham was not 100 years old.
And Sarah was 99. So listen, I got to put you on the hot seat.
Have I not been on the hot seat this whole fucking episode?
And I need you to answer these questions as quickly as possible.
All right, I'll try.
Is America the best country on this side of heaven?
It is.
True or false? Abortion is worse than slavery.
Jesus, hold on. Let me think about this. Is abortion worse than slavery? Oh, God. I'm going to pass. I'm passing on that.
Can men get pregnant?
No.
Who would you rather see as president? Hillary Clinton, Kamala Harris, or Hunter Biden?
Oh, man, you just picked trash.
Vice President Kamala Harris back in the spotlight today with something of a virtual comeback. Her pre-taped remarks will air at the 4th annual Voters of Tomorrow Summit in D.C. Harris's return to the national stage comes as Democrats struggle to chart a path forward after their 2024 election drubbing. This is the Faulkner Focus. I'm Sandra Smith in for Harris. So today marks Harris's second major political address since Donald Trump won a second term. She is a featured speaker at the event, courting younger voters despite losing the popular vote and all 7 of the battleground states to President Trump. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi making a pitch to the crowd in her speech.
Gen Z has a really important role. Voters for the future. The future, it belongs to you. A strong democracy for what happens into the future. Fairness in our economy, a lot of that is at risk in this next election.
All right, Democrats are trying to make up with Gen Z voters ahead of the midterm elections, and they have some work to do. Fox News polling shows the party's favorability sliding 17 points over the past 6 years. And according to Pew, the biggest hit is coming from voters aged 18 to 29. In 2021, Democrats led Republicans with that group by 22 points.
That meeting President Obama called was getting this assessment in position for it to be leaked and weaponized. Now the Department of Justice has organized a strike force to assess the criminal referrals you've sent. What's your reaction to the DOJ's swift action on this? And do you think it'll lead somewhere?
Yeah, I've spoken with Attorney General Bondi. This strike force is exactly the necessary first step towards what will follow coming from the Department of Justice. We have referred all of the documents that we have released, both redacted and unredacted versions, to them for their investigation to look at the criminal options for indictments and prosecution that are available to them.
In 2016, nobody believed it possible for Donald Trump to defeat Hillary Clinton. When he did, it seems President Obama just couldn't take it. He convened a December 9th, 2016 meeting in the White House Situation Room just weeks after Hillary Clinton conceded. He ordered an ICA, or Intelligence Community Assessment, to functionally attribute Trump's unexpected win to the doings of Vladimir Putin. That Obama-ordered phony assessment was about politics, not national security or the truth. The political angle was to discredit Trump before he was even sworn into office. I was in Congress at the time and saw the scheme for what it was. The department appointed Robert Mueller to investigate the president, all based on a sham, a concocted sham by President Obama. We now know without a doubt that Obama, Brennan, Clapper, and Comey were attacking our democracy, all while accusing us of attacking democracy. We know these things because Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard has released hundreds of documents revealing that the mindful objections of senior intel officials were ignored. Foreign spies were given a U.S. government-endorsed platform to smear Trump with abject lies. They used these lies to illegally spy on the Trump campaign. Former CIA Director John Brennan lied to Congress about his role. The cover-up effort was real. Now the Director Gabbard has revealed the truth. Where will it all lead? Joining us now, Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. So, Director Gabbard, it's been several days since your monumental release of documents tying President Obama, his CIA director, and his DNI to Russia hoax fabrications. What do you think so far about the public's reaction and the media's reaction?
I still forgot something.
Well, I think a lot of the public, first of all, thanks for having me on your show, Matt. I think we've seen a lot of people, if you look across social media, who those who've been following this closely, they're not surprised at the revelation, but they are surprised, I think, that we have found the evidence that proves that this Obama-led intelligence community assessment was a contrived document that was knowingly made using fake intelligence or substandard intelligence in order to drive this conclusion that President Obama wanted to see, which was that Russia helped Donald Trump get elected in 2016, or at least aspired to. This directly contradicted every other intelligence community assessment, every other assessment that came from the intelligence community for the last several months prior, both before the 2016 election as well as immediately after. But I want to focus here on the media's response, because this has been really what is most striking. When you look at outlets like the New York Times, the Washington Post, MSNBC, CNN, Politico, you'll see in these outlets either total and complete silence, or those who are choosing to cover it are not actually pointing to the documents and the revelations that were released, that we released last week and this week, exposing the truth about this manufactured intelligence assessment. Instead, they're saying, oh, well, President Obama's office says this is bizarre, or focusing on these other issues that have nothing to do with the core, very disturbing revelation that we released, that frankly has to do not with Democrats or Republicans, but with the integrity of our democratic republic. It's a serious issue that should concern every American, should concern every serious news outlet. And I can only conflate their silence or attempts at misdirection as one thing, is they're afraid to tell the truth, because if they tell the truth, they'll have to remind the American people that over those 4 years, both during President Trump's election, after the election, and in the years of President Trump's first administration, they furthered the lie. They printed what the deep state actors in the intelligence community and the John Brennans and James Clappers of the world told them to print. Some even won Pulitzer Prizes for it. So in order for them to cover this honestly and objectively and simply report the truth that we released in these documents, they would also have to admit their culpability in furthering this historic lie.
That was the plan all along. It seems from what you've revealed, the core of the December 9 meeting President Obama called was getting this assessment in position for it to be leaked and weaponized. Now the Department of Justice has organized a strike force to assess the criminal referrals you've sent. What's your reaction to the DOJ's swift action on this? And do you think it'll lead somewhere?
Yeah, I've spoken with Attorney General Bondi. This strike force is exactly the necessary first step towards what will follow coming from the Department of Justice. We have referred all of the documents that we have released, both redacted and unredacted versions, to them for their investigation to look at the criminal options for indictments and prosecution that are available to them. I think they understand the seriousness of this, and the fact that this strike force team has been put together to focus singularly on this issue is certainly a positive sign.
Your investigation uncovered witnesses who told you told your team that CIA Director John Brennan overruled intelligence officials who were objecting to the inclusion of the Steele dossier in the intelligence community assessment. How well would some of those witnesses hold up in court or in a public hearing of the House Oversight Committee?
Well, these are some of the most senior intelligence officials within the CIA who came forward and spoke.
Did you watch my video?
Afternoon edition of Fanfare.
And it was made within the last
We finally made it through another week,
Yeah.
and what a week it was. Not enough people are talking about the week that President Trump had in a positive fashion. But today's show is all about the positivity that President Trump has been providing us and the continued opportunity that he is providing us to enjoy the prosperity that he is basically enabling every single one of us to take advantage of. Every single one of us, not billionaires and millionaires, everybody. But before I go there, I gotta tell you guys something. I got a package in the mail, and this package I got in the mail had been sitting in my post office box for about, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks. And I'm like, okay, I better go over and check the mail. So I go over and check the mail, and I get something in the mail, and it says, hey, Barry, first, let me start, and they typed it. First, let me start by saying, excellent job. My wife and I have chosen your show, your Big Y, above the rest, and we forward and share your episodes with our friends and family. We live in Iowa. Thank you very much. You provide the latest breaking news minute by minute and on point, no riffraff, very sincere, honest, and in-depth on entry level for all of us. You rock. Thank you very much. God bless President Trump. God has chosen him to restore and repair our country. He who praises God and worships the Lord Jesus shall have everlasting life. Amen. Shannon and I have an idea that we'd like to share with you. And I won't go into the rest of the email, but Shannon and Jimmy had an idea, and the idea I'm going to have to talk to them about, because Ashley and I, we do the free hoodies, and we're going to be giving away some T-shirts real soon. I know it's getting on into the summer, and we're giving away the free Bibles and stuff. And I personally don't want to do things like other YouTubers do. I don't want to sell things. I don't need to sell you guys T-shirts and hats and things of that nature, but a lot of people have been asking. Yes, we gave away the Trump, but people are like, you got any Fanfare merchandise? I'm like, no, we're just not getting into the merchandise. Well, I think Jimmy and Shannon may have twisted my arm, because I'm going to have to retire this hat, my polo hat, and put on this amazing hat that they've got and said to me, look at this hat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we got a fanfare hat. So, and I mean, it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. It's one of those great kind of hats. It's like fits all in one. So it's no snapback or anything. And it's embroidered, so it's none of that cheap, just stamp on stuff. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Oh man, I love it. I absolutely love this thing. And I'm like, you know what? Perhaps we should be looking at giving these hats away. Now, I'm not going to put Jimmy and Shannon out of business. I mean, we would absorb the cost, but I like it. Tell me in the comments what you guys think about it. If you guys like this hat, we shall indeed begin giving these away. I hope Shannon and Jimmy have the capacity to make them, but this should be pretty cool. Somebody, who's this? SBLS is like, awesome hat. I love it. I'm like, wow, man, this is pretty sharp. I just have to make sure I have cookie dust on my hand. Somebody emailed Robin yesterday and said, hey, man, stop wearing the dirty hats. I'm like, I don't know, they're dirty. My hands, they're always into things. But yeah, I think this is it. Ashley will be here on Monday. I'm going to talk to her and let her follow up with Jimmy and Shannon. But I was like, wow, so maybe I need to get a Fanfare shirt. Things started thinking. So I'm pretty sure the way it looks is we're going to do this. We're going to start giving away the Fanfare hats as well. I got to get in touch with Jimmy and Shannon. Actually, did they leave their number? Jimmy and Shannon, you sent me a package and your phone number's not on here. How am I supposed to get a hold of you? They gave me that, right? And then they gave me something else. They're like, you know how President Trump always says that big, beautiful chart that saved his life? He goes, I want to sleep with that chart. Well, they had another great idea, and they sent me this. And it's the great, big, beautiful chart pillowcase. And I'm like, that's fantastic. My favorite chart, it says. I'm going to sleep with that chart. And it's a pillowcase. And I'm like, that's phenomenal. So, Jimmy and Shannon, for some reason you didn't put your phone number on the package. I'd like to get a hold of you. And this is beautiful. And it would I don't even know if people want to put their heads on it. They may just want it. But they're going to want this, Jimmy and Shannon. So I hope you guys see this. I hope somebody knows Jimmy and Shannon. Maybe Jimmy and Shannon are in here. But I got to have these. I got to have these hats to give away. I'll be wearing it everywhere. I'll be walking into the bank. I'll be going to the restaurants. Robin's going to say, can you take off that damn hat? Nope. I'm wearing my hat. All right? Okay. But I just had to say that. Thank you, Jimmy and Shannon. I'm not going to give out their last names, obviously, but they're in Iowa. And if you know Jimmy and Shannon in Iowa, if you see them in the chat, tell them, hey, go ahead and email or hit up Ashley or one of the mods and get me a phone number or an email address or something. I can get a hold of them. That's fantastic. All right, so that being said, I was so excited. I'm like, it's Friday. And I wanted to take a moment and talk to you guys about that. It's incredible. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right. So before I get, in case you didn't see it, President Trump did a quick gaggle out front of the White House as he took off to Scotland this morning. And it was very, very interesting. And I'm glad I taped it instead of covering it live because I want to stop a couple points into what he says. And I think we should discuss that. So I'll be playing that in a second. But before we get to his interview, I want to talk to you about a couple things he posted on Truth Social. I almost said X, Truth Social. So let's get to the Truth Social window and talk about it. Boom. The radical left Democrats are doing everything in their power to distract and obfuscate from our great 6 months of service to America, results of which many are saying is the best 6 months in presidential history. They have gone absolutely crazy and are playing another Russia hoax, but this time under the guise of what we shall call the Jeffrey Epstein scam. As things are revealed, pay attention to that. As things are revealed, and I hope will take place quickly, so we're going to get a reveal pretty quickly, you will see that is yet another Democrat con job. Hopefully, the grand jury files will put an end to this hoax. Everyone should see what is there, but people who are innocent should not be hurt. Make America great again. Now, you have to understand, in this movie that you're watching, everything is already pre-scripted. The villain is going to save the damsel in distress at this point in the movie. Then there's going to be the chase. And then after the chase, they're going to catch the bad guys. It's, you're watching a movie. And President Trump, like any bad guy, sits in a movie theater with his wife or his girlfriend, is like, hey, this is the part where this happens. I'm like, can you shut up? Robin does that to me all the time. I'll say it to her, hey, you know what happens here? This is what's going to happen. I told you that was going to, because that's why she hates going to movies with me, especially a movie I've already seen. Because hey, look at this. He's doing that. He's already seen the movie. They've already game planned it. They've already had the screen test. And he's telling you, this is what's coming next. Undoubtedly, there's no way the President of the United States puts out a statement like this. By this time, you guys must realize it. Everything you're seeing is choreographed. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad choreographing, but nonetheless, it's still a choreograph. You are seeing what they want you to see. And so, when you see these things being written by your president, when he says, I hope things will be revealed and I hope will take place quickly, that means it's about to happen. That means you're about to see something about this Epsteiniac craziness, and then he played you like a fiddle once again, including you influencers. You will see that is yet another Democrat con job. Hopefully, the grand jury files will put an end to this hoax. Oh, so he's telling you you're about to see some grand jury files. He just wrote it, just showed it to you. And it's going to put an end to the Democrat con job, which is problematic in itself because that never ends. All they can do at this point is come up with hoax after hoax after hoax. At some point, people have to sit back and go, oh, here they come again. More BS. It's never going to end. The only thing that's going to end is for normies to wake up one day and say, you're being screwed. You're being lied to, and you're being treated like a hamster on a wheel. They just feed you the stuff that keeps you on that wheel. Eventually, if you got half a brain, you're going to step off and go, I can't listen to these people anymore. So in addition to what just posted here, something else just got released. You ready for this one? You ready, Epsteiniacs? Okay. Ghislaine Maxwell wants a pardon. Now, the fact that Ghislaine Maxwell has requested a pardon should speak volumes to you. Because you don't get the pardon unless you give up the goods. You don't just, hey, can I get a pardon? No. It don't work that way. What you got? Oh, that's what you got? Well, if we can verify this, we might be able to work something out. So the fact that she has said, or has been reported, that she wants a pardon, one of two things could be happening at this point. One, it could be completely false, and they want to see who freaks out. Yeah. Because if you understand the nature of the pardon, you got to give something to get something, then certain people who may be named in said pardon might freak out.
You want to talk to the boss?
So if that is a smokescreen, so the fact that it hit the news this afternoon that Ghislaine Maxwell is requesting a pardon, this part of the movie.
Go ahead. This all happened yesterday.
Now, hey, I want a pardon. Means it's not against Trump. Your life. Every decision Robin and I make about anything we do is like, okay, does this work for us? We're going to buy more gold. We're going to buy more silver. We're going to buy this house. We're going to buy this investment property. What are we doing to make sure that we're being okay for the future? Excuse me.
What's that?
Building. I'm interested in building this relationship.
What are we doing about our future, Ashley's future, and the grandkids' future?
I want to know what we can
that's
build.
What we care about.
That's why
I don't care if Ron married a
car.
woman.
After that, we build a business, build something. And that's all the little shit you be crying about. That's not on my agenda. I want to build.
I don't really care about that either. It doesn't affect me at all.
In your opinion.
So, in that regard, what's going on in the
but you
golden age of
I'm
America,
not their wife, his wife,
but
her
I have
wife.
an opinion too.
Exactly.
My
And then this
blood
should be
get happy.
respected as well.
And I know what's going on with So Hard is great up in New York, and what's going on in. I saw Boca Raton
What you
posted
see as
an ad
offensive, I
in
don't,
Times
because we
Square
come out of
saying,
two different backgrounds.
And that's what
come
we
on
have
I
to
down.
come out of
That's what we gotta
you come
mesh
out of
together.
privilege.
See,
I come out of
one of the things
no
reason I may have to
privilege.
go to one show. I'm going to
fight,
ask you
scratch,
about this on Monday.
and dig for what
is
I
the
want.
amount of
You
business
had your
that's
life
happening
set in front
real
of you.
estate.
People buying your shit,
Let
people
me see if
giving
I
you
can,
shit. I had to go
pull
and
that
get
up
my
real
shit.
quick.
So our lifestyles
I
are
should have had that ready to
different.
talk
So
about.
what you see as
But
offensive
respect is
may
respect.
not be
but it's
offensive
incredible
to
what we're
me.
seeing.
Yeah, but respect
What
is respect.
you see
Because
as
of
not
that,
offensive
so many
may be
things are
offensive
happening.
to me,
Hold on,
and
let
we
me show
need to
you this.
understand
I
that.
don't
Yeah,
like
and we
saying
need
things
to have
without
that type
there
of
being
conversation and
actual story
understanding that
associated
this is
with it.
offensive to me, and
And
you need to respect
here we
me
go.
enough to oblige,
This was from
obey,
yesterday.
and
my
honor
all those shoes
what
in
your
the closet
what
is
your
offensive to me.
what your wife is saying. Like if I put up.
And we're back. We're just now leaving Buc-ee's. And Sean couldn't use the bathroom because it's a mile long.
It's hitting the door.
The ladies' bathroom is always so
Insane.
full. Like, forget it. I'll just hold it. Let me know if you can't make it. I'll pull in the next gas station. But they making about $1 million an hour.
No.
Yeah, gas and sales. Yeah, it's so packed. Gotta be $1 million an hour. They making more than Walmart making per store. Look, Steady coming. You can't even find a pump. Look.
And they got a gazillion of them here.
And that'd be one of them full. Yeah. I mean, they open 24 hours. But the sandwiches stop at a certain hour. That's what pisses me off. I'm like, we ain't gonna sit at the Winter Club. What? Nigga, I'll be way down the road by then. Let's get on that Fayetteville. Always friendly, always open. Yeah, that's some good money there to wash cars, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to check and see if there's any apartments around here.
We just saw them when we got off.
The ones that they're making?
Brand new. Yeah. Come home on the weekend.
Yeah.
Weekends off. Yeah.
But not with that.
And the
extra
cost of
$2-3.
living, we would have to buy a house because the cost of living is cheaper here than it is in Georgia, where we live at.
Yeah, but you see what they make an extra hour if you work on the weekend? Shit, I don't know about that coming home on the weekend.
Yeah. But the cost of housing, cost of housing and everything is cheaper than Loganville. Sell my house and get me a nice little something out here.
Oh, they got something right down here too. Apartments. 125. I bet you gotta do more than just. I thought they said restroom crew.
Well,
Restroom crew make
good money.
what was that? 21 an hour.
You know they hiring blacks.
Yeah, you see the ice guy. He black.
We black, making $30 an hour. Manipulate nice.
I mean, they bring in enough to pay their workers, so I don't see. Yeah.
Some of them just hanging out. Then they got these plants over here opening up. There's some jobs in
It's about to be big,
There's
yeah.
some jobs here.
It's about to come through.
Food distribution.
Food distribution, yeah. So this is the place that pack the food up to go to
The ones to be in the
supermarkets and stuff?
cafeterias.
The cafeteria.
Package stuff with the plastic seed you peel off. Yeah. Yeah. Them sandwiches in the coin operated machine and shit.
I never qualified for free lunch.
You know, like we went to see your mom in the hospital in New York, that machine. Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, I should have got
Good, man. It's your boy CJ on 32's back with another video. Get this day started. See what we got here. Looks good up in here, man. Okay. We got some toys in here. We definitely do. We got the Batmobile. That's what we're gonna name it.
We got a new Mercedes McLaren. See it?
Should I drive it or shouldn't I drive it today?
That's one of one.
Haven't drove it yet.
He traded that green one in and still couldn't afford that. Ended up with carpet.
Look how wide she is. Oof. That thing wide. This thing wide too. I don't know. I think that McLaren a little bit wider. I can't tell. I'm not sure. What y'all think, guys? Which one y'all think is wider? I don't even know. I haven't drove this in a while. I haven't drove this since I've been back. I don't even think I started it up. Have I drove this? It is a nice day, guys. So do we do Lambo? Do we do McLaren? Or do we do my favorite? The big truck. Less you gotta worry about. You just get in it and go, basically. Y'all know I love riding in my truck, man. Matter of fact, I actually need to be doing some other stuff. I need to see what's wrong with one of my damn cameras. I'm gonna have to pull a car out because I need to that's what it looks like is wrong with it. Look like that damn. I need to reset.
So work probation for the next 6 months.
Oh no, you will.
Batmobile.
You will be having
or the
some
lamb
type
chops.
of fun in this because
Batmobile.
I am not gonna not
or the lamb chops. What should I drive today, guys?
For us to enjoy summer life because
you can find me an anger management class.
You can do both. You can.
Do y'all have one at house?
I'll look into it.
And I can come up there and hang out with you.
No, you need to go to the men, and I want to know, can I come too? Can I be part of the sessions? Because I think we need counsel.
You can't go that
no,
way.
we need counsel.
You gotta go back this way.
Pick your hand up and put it on your wife in the arm. That's the problem.
I brought the key. I can start.
I thought we wasn't bringing that back up.
No, that's up. That's up. That's not going anywhere. Sorry.
Having this,
we might not bring up the white women kissing.
This gonna be the ultimate decision.
But
we going on business today. We on strictly business. We gonna head over to motor cars. I need to figure out
I know my
BMW.
husband
another track
love white women.
I gotta start on it early.
So anything with you and a white woman is a problem with me.
No, so what about
that's it. So that a black woman, I don't care. I don't care about that.
Patrick, wife want me.
Okay, huh? Patrick is a white woman. What?
His wife want me. She black.
His wife wants you? Oh,
You
really?
didn't pick up on that.
Oh, yeah.
You told me.
Oh,
You
so
told
look
me.
Look at there.
No, you told me.
You're recording. I'm glad this is recorded.
You told me.
Because, see, you knew this.
You told me.
And you try to have me be her friend. Okay.
No.
Now it's coming out.
No, I can tell by the way.
It's coming. No.
I can't get no word in.
You always got to word it. You always got to word it.
Trying to tell you something.
What you trying to tell me, baby?
That day I did that, I was looking at your ass. You was so fucking jealous.
That day you did what?
Introduce y'all to each other about getting y'all hair done together and all. You want to try to hear that shit. I said, maybe y'all get y'all hair done together and all that.
So the woman that likes you, you want to get
You do the whole
my hair
time.
done with
That's what we
your
was talking about. Remember I said he kept running outside to see what she want with me? Or remember I told you I gave away the dog bed? Now he like the broken. I said, LaShawn, I said,